Or DRS, it's the Twitch stream. Missed a couple. It's okay. They're all on VODs. They're on YouTube. They're also on Twitch. Yeah, we've been having I've been having a good time playing the game, but it's getting progressively harder and harder. And I'm jumping through hoops basically, like you would in any Nintendo 64 game to complete the game. This game reminds me a lot of Jet Force Gemini. I don't know if you ever played that game. It was a rare game. Really good, solid game, but to get to the end, it's like impossible. So, oh, no problem. That life takes precedence first, you know. And congratulations to your daughter on her graduation. Graduating eighth grade or high school, if I may ask. I love JFG. Yeah, that was one of the first games I actually streamed or attempted to stream. Somebody asked me if I could stream it. I had it on Rare Replay, but I can never beat it. There is this one descent type race you got to do against time, and I just can never beat it no matter what. So, high school, congratulations. There you go. Nice. Time flies, right? Well, before we get into this, let's do a music review. Bass picked one. And today's album is going to be by, I don't think I ever reviewed this anymore. Does anybody know what this album is by chance? Pretty obvious by the design on the cover. Some people may not know it. Some people might. It actually says the name on it now that I look at it. Yep, The Wall by Pink Floyd. Damn those bears getting in the way all the time, yes. But look at the artwork on the inside. It's like some crazy heavy metals magazine Salvador Dali hybrid thing. This is the actual artwork on the inside cover. Isn't that awesome? Like crazy. And then you got this giant ass over here. I don't know what it symbolizes. Get it in view. Got like a face on it. Kind of wacky, right? And the bricks falling apart. You never thought that would have been on the inside, right? You only ever see the outside. It's got produced by David Gilmour. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, I miss great album covers like this. You still get some, depending on the album, but you know, this obviously is a classic from the 70s. This is probably a reissue. This may not be the original one. I think I picked this up in the Village a long time ago. I don't know. It says 1979 Columbia Records. Maybe it is the original. I doubt it. 2 LPs. Pink Floyd The Wall for $10. That's a steal. I got it for that. It says 10 on it. He might have given me a cheaper too. How can you have your pudding if you don't eat any meat? Yeah, there you go. So, you know, obviously this is falling apart a little bit. Sleeves are getting torn. I gotta fix them up a little. These are all the lyrics to every song written on here by hand. It's nuts, right? David Gilmour probably sat there doing all this. Outside the Wall, Run Like Hell, In the Flesh, Stop. Another Brick in the Wall, obviously, is on here. Such a great album. And of course, the movie that went with it. So, it's too bad I can't play any music from it. But what we're going to do is we are going to put a link to Pink Floyd's The Wall. If you haven't heard it, Living Under a Rock, or you're just not into Pink Floyd, which is fine. We're not going to condemn you for not liking it, or not wanting to hear it, or never having the opportunity to hear it. But you could start right here in the flesh. First song on this playlist on YouTube. So there you go. Is the album decent? It's above average. It's not mediocre, I'll say that. Very good. If you haven't seen the movie, it's a bit of a mind trip. You got to be in the mood for it, I think. I kind of liked it as a movie, a little artsy thing. CD covers never do justice. No, they don't. And I remember the CD cover for this album. I don't think any of that artwork on the inside cover, where you can see like the giant hand-drawn ass peeking out from behind the bricks, is in there. But there you go. There's your review. The 5-star album, possibly, in my mind. And they have other albums that are possibly 5-star, probably ahead of this one. So there you go. Alrighty. Well, what are we doing besides reviewing music? We are playing Turok 2, Seeds of Evil. This is part 4. And things are going to get a lot trickier because we're going to the Land of the Blind Ones. And because of that, we have to finish out some things in level 3 first, or rather level 2. We have to go back to level 1, and then I think we need to go back to level 2. And I forgot... This is going to be tough because I've made notes of where I need to go in this game, and I forgot my notebook inside. So let's do the first part, and then I'm going to go get it, and then we're going to start level 4. 6 levels in this game. I'm hoping the 6th level is the Primogen level. I'm trying to collect all the keys, so we'll see where we end up with this game. It's one of those albums where you just want to listen to certain tracks. You need to listen to it from start from finish. Yeah, you can't just put in like another brick in the wall and be like, oh, that was satisfying, but I don't want to listen to, you know, whatever's on the B-side and stuff like that. You consistently listen to it from start to finish. And why am I getting a work message here? But do you have the cerebral board now? No, I don't. I may have missed it. There's a lot to be missed here. Sorry. So, let's start up the game in the meantime. Let's do that. I don't have the cerebral bore. I have so many weapons, though. This game has such great weaponry for first-person shooter. A lot of good stuff in it. My biggest thing is trying to get all the talismans. I didn't realize I had to collect all the talisman in order to actually get all the Primogen keys. Like, it's like a big requirement. I thought I could just ease through the game without worrying about that. But we need to do it. What I do have is the ability to swim underwater. In the yellow, I am Turok. Yep. I can swim underwater in the yellow rivers. I can also jump now. Long distance. And... we need to go and get some more of those talismans as well, so I don't know what's next on the map, but... So where did I leave off? River of Souls should be this one. See, the problem I have with this game is that you don't remember what you have and what you don't have. Like, I was trying to jump to the other side last time thinking I had the feather. I did not have the feather. So, let me make a note of this. I can jump long distances, and I could swim. So Turok here had to go back and get the feather, not realizing it. I must have died after I got it, and... See, I don't think I have it now. Trying to think which one it might have been. It would have had to have been this. This is my latest save, so... See, he's not... Unless it was a quick save? 20, 30, 52, 21. This is where the talisman is. So I put the feather there. So let's just go back, just to make sure we have the feather. No, you see, we don't have it at this point. Because I left it in the room like an idiot. That's where I got tripped up. Let's get out of here. Sorry, buddy. There we go. That's what I wanted. Yeah. Of course, we already have maxed out lives, so it's not going to give us any more of these points. Not yet, at least. But this is going to help us get the Primogen key that's in this area. Wow, I obliterated the guy. Look at this. There's a couple of other areas we need to jump across. I also need to kill the last angel here. I think that's what they call him. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Shooting it with like an air rifle, and sure enough, he went down. Okay. Hey, dinosaurs. Dear God, he was smoked. Yep. Poor little thing. I feel bad for the dinosaurs in this game. This guy thinks he's a secret agent going undercover. Going invisible. Get him. Okay, so first things first, I always miss this. The spiders. This is where you get... You gotta shoot that. And that opens up the gate on the other side. And then you can go to find where... the final, angel is that you need to kill in this area. Turok was a Dino Mass extension, yeah. Yes, he was. Oh, I need to open that switch first and foremost. This guy keeps jumping through the level. Got him.
Game saved.
Okay, now this is open, but there's one more path we didn't take. Let's check this out first. Forget what's here. That's for full health. We don't need that. Not now. We have 137 health. Went over the limit. He's down and out. Oh. Okay, so this is where we want to go first. This is the teleport to go to the last angel to kill it. You need to get all 6, I believe, here. And once you do that, your objectives are done. Or our objectives, at least, will be done for you. Also means we have to kill all of these zombies. Is there a better weapon for this? Yeah, there is. Wait, someone's standing behind me. Get all the help. Let's pick up all the arrows. They all have to be dead here, otherwise that door won't open. Even if they're crawling around on the ground, that doesn't help us. No, and a happy Friday if I didn't wish it to everybody. Do some shout-outs later before the stream is over. Okay, now the rate's coming out. Or Angel. I really don't know what they call these things.
Does your despair vanished?
I took care of it. Disintegrated it. That's what I wanted.
Game saved.
You can keep loading up on ammo here. Because I think all of this respawns. Okay, so we've reached our objective. We got the feather in place. We got the item that the talisman leaves behind. The only thing we need from here now is the Primogen key. Let's go get that. That's a little tricky too. It's not even picking up any of these diamonds because we are maxed out on that end. So we came through here. Where do I need to go now? Is it this way? Nope. There's gonna be an area that we're gonna need to leap across. That's where we'll find the Primogen key, or at least the area to go to the Primogen key. Is it up here? Why do I think it's that way? Yeah, it's that way. 'Cause that's a dead end. Props to anybody who beat this on the N64. I don't know how you did it. Kill it? Killed it while it was invisible. Nice. Yeah, this is where we want to be. So we need to... Do we want to be here? No, this is where I tried jumping before. We don't need to jump here. I think we need to jump the area over. Or do I need to go up that way to jump? This game is very confusing. Let's see who's on this side. Thank you, Bass. Thank you very much. I'm glad it's Friday. It's also nice weather. That's what we need. We need to get that. And I think we need to jump from up there. Let's find the way up there. I just turned up all the gore. The headshots in this game are just ridiculous. You get one, it's like the fountain of blood spurting up on you. Oh, and here's the other thing, too. We're also going to need to figure out how to kill the end boss. Well, I'm pretty sure the end boss is a pillar you need to defend. So now I think I'm lost. This is the way to the end boss, and I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. I messed up. So you fixed the nausea-inducing GG effect? Yeah, I fixed that. See how we're no longer, like, bobbing? I mean, the gun bobs, I can't turn that off, but... I also took out the The FOV's at 100, so that's good enough. Am I supposed to be on this side? I'm supposed to be all the way down there. I need to be up there. How do I get up there? Alright, he's dead. Maybe I gotta jump to that side. I don't usually get motion sick on games, but Opposing Force I started getting motion sickness on. Perfect Dark I can't play. I have it on Xbox and I so want to play it, but I just can't. Mainly because it makes me sick and I can't change the FOV on it. Yeah, don't go down that way. That's for sure. Hey, werewolf! What was the nausea-inducing effect? Because that's all these games were for me on N64. Exactly probably what it was for you. It's usually the motion sickness of playing this. Yeah, that's where we gotta go, I think. Let me save it here, just in case. Is that the way we gotta go? This game is so, like, everywhere. Yeah, if you have a widescreen game like this, and it's at any FOV lower than 100, I usually get motion sickness from it. So this one, luckily, since it's the remaster, allowed me to put the motion, the FOV up to, like 106 they usually say is good for 16:9, but I reduced it a little so that, I wouldn't have the fisheye effect. So, yeah, that's what usually makes me motion sickness. Plus, he bobbed every time he walked. See how the gun is bobbing? The character was bobbing too, so that was a big problem. I think I need to go there. Let's hope I need to go there. How's your Friday, werewolf? Happy Friday. Welcome. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, I made it. Alright. Now we gotta go through here. We've never been through this part. Or we have, I just never paid attention to it. Maybe we just blew the hole in there. I don't know. There's a lot of swimming involved too. Yours is pretty good, glad to hear. Yeah, Fridays for the most part, whether you're working or not, or you have Saturday off, there's just something about Fridays. Are we walking on water? Okay. Oh! I wasn't ready for that yet, but that works. Oh! I'm still holding out for that sequel where the dinosaurs hunt humans. Now we gotta jump up there. Interesting.
Game saved.
Yeah, this is the remaster that came out in 2017. I don't know if you've played the original. Most people have, I think, who've stopped by the channel on N64. DRS picked it, and it's a good game. It's a great game. It's just that there's a lot of back and forth and a lot of backtracking. Look at all that health. Look at him fly. Okay. Can we jump this way, though? And that's why I saved it. That was a normal jump. Oh! Doesn't work the damage. Stop dancing. There you go. And then now use a bazooka. I only played the original on N64 and couldn't play it too much. Too much fog and headache-inducing goodness. Yeah, the remaster is very faithful to the N64 version, but it gives you widescreen, it gives you further depth of field. So, if you wanted to, you could turn down all the bells and whistles on this and make it look exactly like the N64 version. But it's really nice to have this remastered version now. I don't think I could have ever played the N64 version. Alright, so this is the Primogen key. This is what we've been looking for.
Primogen key found.
So now we have 2 of them. We have 2 talisman. I think there's only 5 total, and then 2 Primogen key. I'm hoping there's only 2 talisman total. I gotta go look at my notebook. Once we take out the enemies here, I'll go to the notebook and see what notes I wrote about what's left to find in this area. I was really hoping to finish this on the last stream, but it was just too vast. Do I want to go through there? I know I reached the mirror or the portal that took you to the last level. I think I need to go back the way I came, for the most part. Just follow the path I was originally taking to go to the angel I needed to kill. I've been considering playing Shadows of the Empire on PC because I enjoyed it on 64, but that game suffered because of the controller, I think. Shadow of the Empires. It's a really nice game. I don't know how it runs on PC, though. It's probably cleaner built, and if you needed to, you could probably play it with mouse and keyboard. You may not run into all the problems you might have had with the N64 port. Let's retrace our steps here for a moment, because I need to figure out where the end of this level is. Like, not to do the boss thing, because it's not really a boss thing, but we need to fight. We need to go through there.
Game saved.
We need to save, like, this giant pillar from being destroyed. I know GOG released it a couple of years back. If GOG released it, then I can guarantee you it's probably solid and plays well. You should double check, though, to make sure it has gamepad support. Some of these older games don't. This, per se, does have it, but I opted for keyboard and mouse. Where did we go last time that we got lost?
Game saved.
Let's go through here for a second. Yes, this is the first cemetery. We made it through here. Everything we needed, we did in here. Just want to get some ammo along the way. It keeps respawning here. Problem is the health doesn't. I think the health is in here. Yeah, I was really surprised with this remake, like how well Night Dive Studios did it. And there you have Shadow Man coming out in a week or so, I think. They basically brought out Acclaim, I think, and they just started remaking all the games that they owned from purchasing Acclaim. So Shadow Man's next. I used to read the comics. I never really read Turok, though. I was more Shadow Man fan. Video game-wise, though, I'm more of a Turok fan. The Shadow Man game would have been good, but it needed a map. pistols. And if you stand here, they'll just keep respawning. I'm thinking there's a portal back here somewhere that we need to take. I only really learned of Shadow Man yesterday. I had no idea what the game was like until a YouTube video yesterday. I've seen people stream it, and it's a good game. It's promising. It's just that it was a little bit broken on the PS2. You know what? I think it came out for Xbox. I don't know about GameCube, but it needed a map. I don't think it had one. Can't even remember what we came here for. I think we had to kill one of the ghouls. Or angels, or whatever you want to call it. No reason to be in the water, right? There's like no secret passage there, so... There's nothing behind here, right? Nope. It was a video about games you only know from ads and box art. Yeah, there's plenty of those. Like you never knew somebody who went out and bought it, and you never bought it yourself. Did it really exist? Tons of Atari games I'm like that with. Until somebody reminds me about them. So I need to get to the end here. If we're even in the end. You know what? Why don't I just go to the portal and warp? Where was that portal? I think it was overhead on one of those bridges we ran across. Have you been playing Resident Evil Village by any chance recently, Werewolf? Can't remember what you were playing recently. It's been a week or two since I've stopped by the channel, so... where does this take me? This takes me back here. A portal beyond this one, I don't need to. Now, oh, Jack. Now on Jack 2, that's right. I watched some of your Jack playthrough because that's the one I didn't play, the precursor one. Jack 2 I did play, and it was hard as hell. Very hard. I think I need to go this way. Maybe this is what I'm missing. Yeah, right there. There's the end portal. Right? Looks like it. You ready?
Game.
Let's do this.
Game saved.
Hoping to save Resident Evil 8 for spoopy streams. Yeah, a lot of people are playing it now anyway, so I think like too many people are playing that and Mass Effect Legends, and less people are watching because of it, because everybody wants to play it. Sliders Wormhole? Yeah. You don't want to have him watch that. He'll be freaked out. Yeah, I haven't been watching any Resident Evil streams. I probably won't play it till after October. So I'm trying to redo every RE game personally off stream, and I don't want it to be ruined for me. So anybody who's streaming, all right, we gotta save this thing. Which means I need a better gun, possibly. Plasma rifle. I can't shoot through it. Come on. There you go. That didn't kill him? Yeah, that killed him. He blew himself up. Oh, this thing's about to go, too. Gun here? I don't have. New cheat available? I got a cheat. We did it? Please tell me we did it. I beat it, right? I didn't see the slider go down to 0. If it did, it's a bad thing. Because then we gotta redo the entire level. And this game doesn't tell you what you've done already. So it's under the water in the last level. I feel like I should go back and quickly check, because I could quickly check. Let's do that. There's a wormhole back here, or a warp zone. I could use that. Last thing I want to do is go through the whole game and then try to figure out what I missed.
How may I assist you?
This is that kind of game. Roar of Souls. Was it the courtyard? I think it was the courtyard. You know what? Hold on. No. I'll travel there yet. Save it here so that if we know we didn't have to go back, we could just load it up and work back quickly.
Greetings, Turok. How may I assist?
And then I'll grab my notebook with my notes in it. Turok 2, yes, Plasma. I've undertaken the task of doing Turok 2. It was suggested about using channel points. How are you? I kind of figured you'd pop in because I was playing this. Yes. She has no chin, though. That's the problem. I'm basically going back now to make sure I beat this level. This game has no way of actually telling me that. Wait. Yeah, no, we have no idea. So let's just go take a look real quick. The end of the level's right here. Yeah, I played this a while back. It was tedious, but still fun. It's a lot of back and forth. This is the remaster, so it's not as bad as the N64 version where you can't save anywhere, everywhere. And they give you some markers to tell you where all the consoles are, all the switches, so it's not that bad. Of course, I have no ammo on this level. Perfect. Levels 2, 4, 5 were the absolute worst for me. Well, alright, I guess we beat it, because it brought us back here. I'm not going to worry now. Level 3 is what we just finished? No, sorry. Level 2 is what we just finished. So that was tough. I have level 4 ahead of me. But I have to go back and do some other things in the other levels first. Okay, so we opened up level 4. There's the Primogen key. And I'm missing a Primogen key. Wonderful. Didn't I pick up the level 3 Primogen key? And I need 6 keys for there. The only keys I need left. I don't even know which one is level 4 at this point.
Game saved.
Yeah, the remaster was the only way I was able to beat this game. I could never play the OG Turok 2, which I had on PC, because I got lost for ages, then extremely motion sick from the FOV. Yeah, I set this FOV at like 100. I was gonna go 106, but I lowered it a little because it was a little bit fishy-eyed. Yeah, the PC version of the original PC version of this was pretty much broken. Give me a second, I'm gonna go run and get my notebook, which has some notes as to where the locations of things are. I'll be right back. The VOD was blurry and made me disappointed. YouTube really compressed the shit out of the videos and they look awful. Yeah, YouTube does that a lot. Sometimes I look at my own VODs and like the game will look fine, but then my cameras start going fuzzy and then the rest of the game goes fuzzy. But that doesn't happen when I look at it through Twitch, so I'll be right back. Happy birthday, Plasma. I didn't realize it was in 2 days. I was online for your stream last year for your birthday. It's been a year already. I don't know if you streamed during your birthday last year. I think you did, or was it the year before? Because that's mind-blowing, because that's 2 years ago then. A happy early birthday. So I need to get the Primogen key in level 1, Primogen key in level 3. Level 2 is done. Cross that off the list. Thanks, gonna play through my favorite game, System Shock 2 again, but this time with SecMod. SecMod is kind of like Brutal Doom, but System Shock 2. Oh, nice. Very nice. I will stop on by. So Sunday night, right? I'll be there. It adds new enemy attacks and some mechanics in hacking games. Oh, that's cool. I want to check that out. I'm really waiting for the remaster to come out. 1. I played 2 on stream. It was a lot of fun. It was tough at times because it was a blind playthrough. It was my first time playing. Alright, so let's go back to level 1. I don't even remember which symbol denotes level 1. I don't know why they did it this way. Either this one or this one. I'm gonna say it's this one.
Game saved.
I'll just keep saving before we walk in. Easily come back. This is 2. Well, since we're in 2... No, 3, I mean. We need to go to Det Marshes to do this. This is what we couldn't do the first time. What do I think we went through here to get the Primogen key? Did we go right when we were supposed to go left or something? Same, I would have done an impossible difficulty PSYOP run. But I'll wait till they release the enhanced edition. Maybe I can coax Night Dive themselves showing up to my stream. That would be awesome if you did that. Especially as, like, when it first comes out. Secret area discovered, okay. I feel like we've been here. The Det Marshes I have written down. The Primogen key. The third part of the Det Marshes. have to go back and look this one up. This level has the worst music. It was more like horror music. It didn't really fit the game. Like, I felt like Godzilla was gonna show up with this music. Just swimming through the entire level now. Look at this. And I have no idea where the Primogen key is. It's not here. You know what? Let's go back. And instead of going through there, let's warp to the part that we need to be at. Damn, you're farther along than I thought. I didn't expect you to have the talisman to be able to swim the toxic water. Yeah, it took me a lot to get those two talisman. We got that one and the one that could jump long distances. So I'm going back and getting the Primogen key now. And specifically those weird brass instruments sounding like they're having a seizure. Yeah. Well, this version obviously has the N64 music and the PC music, which they keep demonetizing on me, which I'm fine with, but if we want to go to the N64, this is N64, but you probably know that already. Feels like it's missing a couple of layers of instruments.
Greetings, Turok. How may I assist you?
Greetings. Death Marshes 3, that's where we need to go. He's supposedly here somewhere. Don't ask me where. That's what I wrote down. I think I need to go for a swim. I don't think we did this last time because I didn't have swimming ability. Me without my ammo. Your vids are getting demonetized too. Just earlier I got a note from YouTube that from Turok 1 from 2018. I'm getting demonetized by the guy who actually made the music. So I'm not too salty about that. If it was some random guy who decided to rap over his music and claim it, then I'd have a problem with it. Because that's been happening more and more often. Oh, I know where the Primogen key is, I think. Let's pick up everything along the ocean floor. PC music usually superior since it's orchestral, while N64 is compressed MIDIs. This track specifically sounds better on N64. I agree with you. That's why I switched it over, just to hear it. And the other one sounds like it's from a horror game. Compressor of the music on behalf of some record label. Composer, yeah. Now, it's a guy who actually composed the music for the game. His name is in the credit as having composed this. I mean, he's got a right to do that, but does he own it, or does... Well, Acclaim went out of business. They got bought out, I think, by Warner Brothers. A lot of swimming to do. Treble and earpiece piercing. leave this on if you're okay with it. Stop shooting me. Oh, I didn't see him here. That's why. I'm like, why? You're down. That's the Primogen key there. Okay, this is it. We got the Primogen key. Now we gotta go back and get the one from the first level. And once we do that, we're gonna start level 4, which is probably the hardest level according to everybody.
Primogen key found.
Alright. How do we get out of here?
Game saved. Ultra health.
Ultra health, I'll take it. You can't go through there? N64 also had softer brass sounds. I also switched to the N64 track after I got sick of the PC track. But after this level, switching back to the PC music is best. Yeah, I agree with you. I started out with the N64 music, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. But then, once I heard the PC music, I was like, yeah, no contest. How do I get out of here? I can't pick up any more diamonds, I'm just overpowered. I have too many lives. An option to switch between the soundtracks. More games need to do this. I agree. I totally agree. I wonder if Night Dive will do something like that with Shadow Man, maybe? Although Shadow Man was on the PS2, so... Am I supposed to go through here? I don't see anywhere else to go. I don't think I can go back the way I came. This way? Yes. We came from that side and we need to go this way. I think. Possibly. No, that just brings us to the same area. How am I stuck here? Night Dive needs to port Shadow Man 2 to PC. That was PS2 exclusive. Yes, indeed. I mean, they probably own the rights now. Well, this way. I'd love to see a Shadow Man 2 port. That was a better game, too, I thought. Like how Sonic CD lets you switch from the US to Japanese soundtrack.
Your oxygen is low.
Come on, get out of here. I think it would be awesome if Rare started porting some of its games to PC. Especially now that they're owned by Windows, Xbox. It'd be a total cash grab to have like Conker's Bad Fur Day on PC. How do we get out of here? That, they should remake Jet Force Gemini. There we go. Alright, so now we go to level 1. The Primogen key is in
How may I assist you?
the village? River of Souls, the hub. Port of Adia Village. I think that's where we needed to go. Yeah, it would totally be epic. It's one of the first games I streamed because I had the Rare replay set. It's a tough game, let me tell you. I would think it's on par with this. Secret area. How's that a secret area? I can see it. We need to go across that way. That's what we need to do. So I gotta go back upstairs again. Maybe it was right out here. That's it. I feel like I needed to go through one of these areas. There's still a switch. Oh yeah, this is the other Primogen key. You need the talisman in order to jump over. I was trying to figure that out for the longest time when I started playing the game. Why I couldn't jump over there.
Primogen key found.
That's the second one. Alright, now we can go back and start level 1. Or not level 1, I'm sorry, level 4. And in level 4 we gotta do everything from scratch. That's gonna be blind. I've been through level 1, 2, 3 so many times now that I know exactly where everything is. Yeah, this is what really makes it harder. It's the back and forth in this game. Start level 1 over? No. No more. Although it was the easiest level. How do we get out of level 1? I never figured out why this door never opened. This is level 2, I think. Nope, this is where we started. Can I actually leave the level from here? I think I'm gonna need to find the final area in order to get out of here. I don't think I can just teleport out of here to a new level. To the hub world. The secret door is absolute BS, and you never figure it out on your own. I never did either. Yeah, it is. I've seen it open on YouTube, but I was like, how are they able to do that? Where's the switch? I think I need to go this way? Or is that to get, like, an item? There is no switches, why it's absolutely BS. I thought at one point I may have had to have killed all the enemies in order for it to open, but whatever. We're just gonna leave it, let it be. That was a key, I think. Let's get out of level 1.
Game saved.
Actually, let's go with PC music. It's taking me at least one stream. I stream about 3 hours on average, so it's taking me one stream per level. I don't know if we're going to finish 4 today. Definitely we will finish it on Sunday. Bird is the word. Yep. Incredibly obtuse trigger. You gotta shoot down a bird to get it? 'Cause I know you can shoot down the birds, it's just... So we're back here again. I just want to get to the end of this level. Getting warmer? Look towards the birds, maybe? Where does this take me? To here. This is already lit, so we don't have to worry about it. There is no talisman in level 1. If anybody tells you that, it's a lie. I mean, there is a talisman, but there's no feather to put on the talisman. Try it. Killed one there. Probably too zoomed in. Okay. Probably want to use a better weapon, indeed. Let's try this. It's a terrible weapon. Where's the... Wasting ammo. Where's the other sniper rifle? I thought there was a third one. I am like a cam girl? Come on. You didn't have to go there. It's all good. Whoops. Trying. Got it. That wasn't it, though. Alright, enough. After you shoot the remaining birds, check the door. If you ever shoot them birds down, I doubt I will. I tried. How do I get out of this level, though? Blow up! Brought us back here. That door never opens. But yeah, those 3 birds are the trigger for that, which is why you never be able to figure it out on your own unless you just wanted to kill the birds for fun and find the secret by accident. That makes sense why he was shooting at the birds in the video. He never explained why, but he kills them all, and then he goes by the door and I see it open, and I'm like, why? Like, how? How's this open? I think I'm lost. I need to get out of this level. We went that way last time. Let's go by the ships this time. Thankfully, the only BS secret I remember from this game, the rest are easy to find. Yeah, most of them you find by accident sometimes too. It's not too bad. This is where the two ships are. I mean a regular pistol for now. We never shot this down. Not that we need any of that right now, but I'm maxed out on lives, one-ups. Let's go back to the hub world. Those aliens in Turok 1. They do the Predator-style explosion, yeah. They really went all out with the gore in this, too. I'm sure the PC version had all the gore in it. Originally. Feels like the right way, going over this bridge. If there's a way to get back to Hub World, I'll just take this back to Hub World.
How may I assist you?
And we could start 4. The hub, right there. Why didn't I see that last time? Many people say that Turok 2 is better, but I really think Turok 1 is way better than this one. And this one may have more variety, but Turok 1 had better gameplay. I'm gonna have to try Turok 1 at some point. I do own it. This just has a lot of back and forth. There we go. So we have the first 3 Primogen keys. There's 3 more we need. Makes sense. Alright. I don't know which symbols are which though, and we need to do... There's like a special order to this, and we need to do number 4 next. See if I can... Hey, Genie Mania. I'm doing good. Happy Friday. We've figured out and cleaned up the first 3 levels of this game, so now we're going to start the new one. We're going to go to level 4. Levels in Turok 2 are twice the size of a single Turok level. Yes, that's a big problem. The sheer scope of these levels is insane. Especially with all the backtracking. Where were we? Symbols for levels, Turok 2. Keys meaning? This is Turok 1 though. This doesn't help me. Let's just try them. What do we got to lose? And if we go in the wrong one, we just reload and come back here. Now I'm safe scumming a little, but... I don't think we were in here before, and I don't think we were there. Let's see which level this is. Turok 1 levels took 1 or 2 hours. This is taking me 3 hours per level. Here you go. Is this where we're supposed to be?
The mantids are an aggressive and extremely intelligent race of insects that have established a large colony in the Lost Land in recent years. The mantids are incapable of pity, remorse, or kindness. They exist solely to further their own existence.
This is level 5? Okay, thank you.
The Primogen has persuaded the
Hive.
mantids to help free him by promising to give them ripe new worlds to him.
No, I can't wait to come here.
The first world on their list is Earth. Rift gates are being ready to transport an army of mantid soldiers to your world.
The Mantis.
Destroying the master computer will render the rift gates useless. Your mission objectives are as follows. Destroy
Yes,
3
Lair of the
queen
Blind.
embryos. Destroy the master computer.
Yeah, we're beyond dinosaurs now, Genie Mania. I think we're onto like praying mantises and other
Locate the
bugs.
energy totem and defend it at all costs.
Absolute ass. It looks like it. It looks like I'm gonna be falling into like caverns and stuff. Oh, level 5 is the one with all the turrets, right? Yeah, we're gonna have to buy some raid for this. Level 5 is gonna suck. Which one did we go into? This was level 3, right? I thought this one was level 5. I've been in there, I think. So let's see what this is. Yeah, turrets. Oh god. You almost never see dinosaurs again after level 2. I felt bad for killing
The
them.
hive of the
No! I don't care about the hive of the mountains.
Destroy 3 queen embryos.
3 queen embryos, and I gotta kill like 140 turrets or something like that. This is 4. There goes nothing.
The hive of the mantids.
I keep going back here. Why do I keep going back to the hive of the
Destroy
mantis?
3 queen.
Something keeps telling me to go there. Okay, stay away from this symbol that looks like a letter F, I guess. This is gonna be like level 2, right? Yep. Two, 4. We'll get this eventually.
Lair of the blind ones. Your mission objectives are as
Look
follows.
what we found.
Seal 3 thermal vents, trapping the blind ones beneath tons of rock.
I'll take all the victories I can get here. I made it.
Locate the energy totem and defend it at all.
I don't even know what she's telling me to destroy here. I mean, okay, apparently the Primogen key here I have written as it might be in the beginning of the level. Probably something I can't go through until I get the Primogen key. Or not the Primogen key, but the talisman.
Game saved.
I figured out if I'm able to use my current Windows 10 license with upcoming PC, so you can use it. No, all I need is August to begin. There you go. There you go. Good, I'm glad you're able to use your Win 10 license. I didn't realize you could do that. I feel bad now because I scrapped my old computer and I didn't bother taking the Win 10 license with me. It was Windows 10 Pro too. Computer died, but probably just needed to get a new hard drive, put in Windows 10, and just take the key and remove the hard drive. Remember when I missed one single tunnel to destroy a thermal vent? Then after 3.5 hours, I had to go back and search for it. That's been the key with every playthrough I'm doing, every stream. At the end, I have to go back and find what I missed, so... This is not easy. This is considered to be one of the hardest levels
Sniper capability
in
enabled.
all of Turok. I was happy when DRS picked it. I was also going to ask him, is this a hard game? Should I be playing it on easy? But the PC version makes it easier. The remaster, at least. Like, it's funny that they put... Now we're going in blind, so I don't know what's happening here. It's funny that they just put this here. Oh, you missed the Soul Gate too?
Greetings, Turok. How may I assist you?
Wow, I missed one of those little flying angel slash reaper things, I guess. I don't know what they are exactly. Alright, now we can come back here if we want to.
Game saved.
Save it for real. Did I just throw a flare at it? Do I need something to do this?
Game saved.
Yeah, I need something to do that.
8 lives remaining.
Don't matter. Now we could actually start collecting some of those diamonds. So I can't go that way until I actually have the talisman. Yeah, Sisters of Despair. Got it. I have digital license that says sync to my Microsoft account. When I get the new PC, it has preset up Windows 10. All I need to do is activate it using my Microsoft. Oh, okay, so it's online synced. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Then I'm wondering... I must be using the same account for my old computer now. Because I'm using the Windows Online account. We gotta come back here again. This is nuts. I have to find the feather, find the talisman, then come back here to get whatever's on the other side there. I'm all out of bullets. They stopped giving you bullets and health after a while. Using Windows 7 Pro key for my Windows 10 gaming PC, then I bought a $3 reseller key. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing with my old computer. It was a upgraded Windows 7 license, so... Hey, look what we found, the Primogen key. How do I get there? It is on the first level, so my notes are right. I wasn't half asleep when I wrote them. Look at all this. This is, like, huge. This level... We're gonna be here for a while. Did I mean to go down here?
I am Turok!
Finally got to hear that. I'm heading the wrong way. I think I just bypassed half the level. And I shouldn't have. There you go. Take that.
Harpoon gun.
Ooh, a harpoon gun. How about we get out of the water before we let it harpoon us? Where is he? He's behind me. Oh, I hit it with a harpoon. And you can recollect the spears like you do with, what is this? I don't know. You can recollect the spears like you do with the arrows. You just want me to fall off, don't you? Where'd you come from?
Shredder.
Oh, we got the shredder. Alright, so we're doing this completely blind. Let's see how far I could actually get. This is just the first part of this level. And I feel like we missed half of it already. That's how big it is. No! You're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be in the water. This takes us to who knows where. This is why Sinitar was like, I can't believe you're playing this. He showed me the map to this too, and it was like... I don't even know where I'm at now. We're gonna have to start using this map. Not a bad thing, but... Keep giving me ammo, keep giving me health. We'll be okay. We'll get through this. Wait, what the? Is there something invisible here? No. Giant spiders. Jeez. Not with this gun. Are you kidding me? And he's throwing smaller spiders at me. There you go. These spiders are hardcore bullet sponges. Yes, they are. Sinitar doesn't like Turok 2? No, he likes it. He thinks it's a decent game. It just, he said it gave him a lot of trouble. I don't think he streamed it, though. Might have played it offline, maybe. This doesn't seem like something he would stream. I don't remember him streaming it, at least. He might have. On hard, it took me 3+ grenades to kill one. That's crazy. I think here it's a 1 grenade shot. But I gotta remember it's a 1 grenade shot, not something else. Ooh, a switch. Finally a switch. This door requires a key. That's not what I meant by switch. Get away from me. You're not on top of me and you're hurting me. Oh, you're just gonna keep coming at me, aren't you? What did that do? Use Artbook's sneak peek option. Any chance to see some of your artwork? No, not yet. Not yet. Eventually I want to do that. Eventually I want to present like a photograph that I've taken and just talk about it on stream. So maybe in the future I'll do that, but it's definitely in consideration. It's just I got to get comfortable with showing off my artwork. Yeah, no, not yet. Soon in the future. Like, I'll pick a couple of photos that have a theme, and then we'll do it that way. Is this the same way, or is this a different... this has got to be a different tunnel, right? There's a different guy back here. Took him out. Can't get up there, though. Alright. We're lost. Ow! Alright, so this area, pointless. The only thing that's good here is that health and ammo seems to respawn. Tranquilizer darts. Is that what I'm shooting with the air rifle? Sorry I have the map out, I'm just trying to figure my way through. Damn you. There's one behind me too. This map looks horrible and easy to get lost in. Yeah, that's what everybody says it is. It's worse than you could ever imagine. We're gonna totally get lost in this. There's only 2 checkpoints, I heard, too. You know what? I was kind of like, I don't know if we're gonna finish this or what, but we're already halfway through the game, more than halfway through it, so let's just finish it. What the hell is this guy? That's it? Just a shotgun blast? Here come the spiders. Spooters. I think we jumped down there already. Walking on sunshine. No more safe playing Super Mario? Yeah. Thing is, there were a lot of games on N64 that were like this. They were just giant mazes that just went on forever. And mind you, we haven't even swum around yet. So. Well, I think we've been here. This looks familiar. Just keep using the map. We'll be alright. You can tell from the map where you've gone and where you haven't. Is it down here that we haven't gone? Here, this way. Yep. Should have made the jump key make you swim faster. Would have made more sense, but my opinion only. Yeah, last thing I need is one of these goons throwing me off these logs. I'll say that you missed things in that room with that key pedestal. You did. We got the skull control. But, Genie Mania, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. We're gonna go back to that room anyway, because we need to go through that door. And I don't think there's a way to kill off the spiders altogether. I gotta jump up there, I know that.
Game.
We'll go back to that room. We're gonna have to go through this several times, I think. No! Good thing we got enough lives. I knew that was gonna happen. I figured they would have thrown me off. But I threw myself off.
8 lives remaining. I don't even know where it left me off. I can't get out of here. Sure use these bullets.
And the little spiders are infinite. Oh, that's not good. I need to get up topside again. Somehow. This way. I spent 10 minutes slashing them to death and they just keep coming forever. Fortunately, that's good to know. I think when I make my second run at this level, we're just gonna start it over from the beginning. Just getting turned around the entire time. This is the way we went. Yeah, this is it. Save it right here.
Saved.
You know, nice and slow. What's that light in the distance? I will try not to. I'll save scum.
Game saved.
Kill him! That was the next line of defense right there. The bazooka launcher, the grenade launcher.
Game saved.
Asma. Get distracted by chat, that does happen.
Game saved.
Scum saves for the win. I haven't found anything that they wanted me to shoot down. Run past the spooters. This is all new anyway, supposedly. How do I get out of here that way? This is insane, this level. How am I supposed to... This never ends. He came running at me with a sword, too. This is like only 20% of the level, too. I believe it. Goodbye. Need to find a place that respawns health. I'm gonna leave the map on for now. It might help overall. I'm hoping. If it takes me more than one stream to get through this, I might give up, go play another game, and then maybe come back. Oh, look at this. We don't even... I don't even have the switch for that. Came all the way here for nothing. No switch for it. I have to go through there. Who knows where the switch is? missed a whole lot, didn't I? Because now I'm finding myself backtracking. The one portal I found, I can't even open. How will we get through this? We go up. Can't go down. It's permadeath. Well, death at least. Are there any good mods for this BZ Plasma? Like, this originally was Quake 2 engine, I think, and then, well, now it's Kex engine, like Blood Fresh Supply. So I gotta jump that way.
Game saved.
Oh yeah, I can see you being horribly lost in this level. Gee, thanks. I'm already backtracking. I might have to do this while I look at a walkthrough. How pathetic it's getting. Oh, look! A switch! For what?
Portal activated.
Alright, we activated the portal I think I couldn't... Hopefully. Please tell me that was the portal I just left. There's really only one mod I know of, and it's for co-op mod, and it's really fun. I think... I want to say they restored co-op mode with this. You may not even need the mod anymore. The weapons are cool enough to where co-op would be fun.
Game saved.
This way. Not sure? I'd give it a shot. No, stop climbing up. I want you to climb down. I'll go that way. Get stuck on the wall. Now, that lever we hit, I am hoping it opened up this portal on this side. So at least I have something to do here. Yep, it did open it.
Game saved.
And there's the talisman, of which I do not have the feather for. So I know where the talisman is. This guy keeps respawning, doesn't he? There he goes. Nighty-night. Oh, I thought that was bees. I don't know what that sound is. I think it's the water. Waterfall, maybe? It's the waterfall. I made it to the talisman. But no luck. These aren't exploding bullets. Where am I going? Up here. We really need to go to the beginning of the level. We need to find the feather. It'd be a big help if we find it. Go through here this time. Where does this take me? When in doubt, try something new, I guess. Are we just going around in a circle? It feels like I'm going around in a circle. Birds of a feather flock together. There's a portal right there. Try to jump across. Okay, I see where that took us now. Go all the way back. I'm determined to finish this game, though. There's no way I'm gonna flush this one down the toilet. I want to say I beat Turok too. If I could ever get out of this area. Now it looks like I'm stuck. It's a fun game. It is a fun game. If it was just run and gun and shoot, it'd be even better. Oh, this way, okay. This is like the 5th time we've been to that platform. Surrounded by water. Where does this go? Nice. And the blood bubbling over. I've been here already. Doesn't hold the candle to Turok 1. I'll take your word for it. One day I'll have the courage to play it. I really need this. Like, this map is just evil. It's so big. And now I'm back here. What the heck? I feel like I'm gonna have to play this entire level with the map on. You can play through the BS that was Oni. Yeah, that's right. You were there when I played Oni. Oni is worse than this. Way worse. Oh. This is the drop. Where does this take me? Yeah, if I could beat Oni, I could beat this. We'll go that way. Just keep telling yourself you beat Oni. Reluctantly, but you beat it. I don't even know where we're going. That's not nice. Trying to blow me up. Okay, so you said we missed a lot of stuff here. Since we're here, we could go into the water. We didn't do that last time, I think. This door requires a key, so we're probably looking for the key. Let's get some health to hopefully respawn. Some ammo. Next floor of this level. Got it. Thank you. If we don't find the key for this, let's at least find the feather. Because we know where the talisman is if I'm ever able to navigate back to it.
Game saved.
It's the water in the middle there. I think that's where we need to go. Why is this locked? Need to be very observant here. Thank you for the hint. That's the Primogen key right there? Kinda looks like it floating around. Looks like there's something coming up. Like right here. How do I don't go that way. Okay. But if I can get up there, there's switches. Ah, it's the key. Got it. It's a key. Let's put it that way. Guys, you're killing me here, literally. What to do if the switches are out of reach? You shoot them. Understood.
Game saved.
Good hint. Very good hint. That's one. Can't quite see the other one. I gotta go through the other tunnel for that. You got me. Thank you. 200 IQ. You, not me, obviously. I'm just here for the help. But I keep losing anyway to the spiders, so... I'm gonna put them to sleep with a trank card. Nope, wrong way. It's this tunnel over here. First try. Is that... Would I have to take that down too? Oh, for the love of... They can't shoot this thing? There we go. Nope. Maybe that's the one I already shot. They do, right? They absolutely do. One of them is not switched. There it is. Underwater door open. Nice.
Game saved.
There's a lot of phallic stuff in here. You would have thought, like, Hans Rudy Geiger kind of inspired the game slightly. Alright, underwater we go. Thank you. Thank you for your help. There's the door. Door to what, though?
Game saved.
What's down here? Is that a way out?
Charge dart.
Charge dart rifle. I never had that before. See, that was hardcore Eldritch and Geiger. Yep. Fall asleep. See, this is what I really hate about this game, is that they give you, like, a main quest line to follow here, or a main path to go, but then, oh, we have these holes in the ground. What could possibly be inside of them? Why don't you go and explore them while you're here? So, those are the holes where we came out and actually shot the switches from, I believe. Because we couldn't reach them, and then the main hole with the water is right there, so having remembered that, I don't need to go back in there. Hey, FA. Yeah. One of the jewels was called Lust. How's it going, FA? We're doing pretty good here. We're on level 4 of the game. I'm getting lost. I've had an assist from Plasma. Just trying to figure our way around this maze. This is like the worst level probably in the game. It's so big. It's huge. It's huge. Huge. Very big. I was just about to ask if you got stuck in any more mazes. We've been getting stuck. That's the whole point of the game. You have to get stuck. So there's no fun in it if you don't get stuck. We have all the items from level 1 through 3. So now we got to ace level 4, then 5, and then we go to 6 and blow everything up, I think. So, everyone has a kink, yep. Turok making sexual noises climbing up that vine. Yeah, I don't know why he's always grunting. This or level 5. Take precedent for worst level in the game. So far, it looks like this is the level everybody hates most. Why is he twitching? Does anybody know why he's twitching? I took off the bobbing.
Game saved.
There we go. Cave door key. Here, take a flare. Get some help. He runs into Turok 1 the same way. Yeah, but if you're gonna grunt like that, why are you grunting climbing a ladder? It's actual camera shake from something through the door. Ah. Whoa, okay. What the heck is going on here? So this is like the end of Tomb Raider, where it's just shaking annoyingly. And the electrical thing is going off in the background. Yeah, who didn't see that coming?
Mag 60.
One behind him survived? I should grunt like that every time I do something mildly physical in real life. Opening the fridge door. Already do. Picking up a loaf of bread. Grunt. Especially, yeah. Yeah, but it makes me think Turok has really bad knees, and like he was a fireman in a past life who had to climb a lot of ladders and just kept banging up his knees, and now he needs like arthroscopic surgery. Demonic. not gonna ask. What the heck is going on here? Alright, I need a timeout. The hard... Oh man, keep a plunger handy. They found... I should have clipped the article, I didn't. I heard they found, like, Viking extract. Basically, a Viking took a dump. And it was, like, 18 inches long. Literally. It was in the news somewhere, and I came across the article. I meant to like, save it, but I never did, and I lost it. No, I never did. But since we're at it, let's do some shoutouts. Start with DRS43. He recommended the game using channel points. It is Happy Friday, so we shout everybody out here. Check DRS out.
Harley's challenge. Get a testicle shot from over 100 meters away. Don't worry, Nix. We'll get another one.
I came onto the channel and he was playing Sniper Elite and I missed the nut shot. That's what that was. He's like, I'll get another one, don't worry. Senor Jefe.
You have to make 3 fragments 1 again. I will give you the part I was given for safekeeping. Without it, I will fade to Bolivia. Oblivion.
Jefe's going to Bolivia.
This world, since the time the gods were lost in the mind.
Easy Plasma.
Oh, who the fuck diarrhea blasted this toilet? Jeez, they...
I remember that. I think I was there for that one. That was perfect timing. Shout out to Werewolf, who was here earlier. You definitely give him a follow too. He's been streaming for a very long time now. Excellent streamer. He's one of the best voice actors, I think, on stream. He does have a voice synthesizer at times. And it makes things very interesting. Let's see what we get for him.
Okay.
Oh, he's playing pool. That's Yakuza.
Oh!
Oh my god!
Accidental badassery.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
That's cool. And Genie Mania. Shout him out.
Haluatko te nyt mennä pelaamaan? Mä voisin tallentaa nyt ja...
Genie Mania's Finnish, so he does stream in Finnish and in English as well, so playing with his balls again. And last but not least, Bass Arpeggio, and then I'll get everybody else later. It's a good way to just take a break from the game. Stop. I hope I paused it too. If not, whatever. We're having fun with this. Yeah, Bass just... He's streamed a couple of times, but he hasn't streamed recently, so in case he does stream again, give him a follow. There you go. That's everybody for now. There might have been other people. If I missed you, I'll get you after. Promise. You should call this your stop, collaborate, and listen moment. Yep, there you go. That's what we should call it. It's Happy Hour Fridays without the hour. Okay, so let's figure out what the heck we're supposed to do next. Wait, did that just turn me around? Just make a run for it. I don't know what is happening in this level anymore. something out there. Level 6 key. Wait, what? What the heck is this? Am I supposed to kill them all to get out of here?
Full health.
At least I got full health out of it. Not gonna lie, this earthquake section is pure ass. Yeah, it pretty much is. Like I said, it reminds me of Tomb Raider, that last part, where everything's shaking on screen. Man, I can't believe it's almost like 6 o'clock already. We've accomplished nothing in this level. We found the talisman, that was it. No feather, no nothing. I'm just gonna keep going forward here. I assume this is the right way to go. Uh-oh. That's not even doing any damage to him. Look at that. Okay. It's more like you're shocking him. Cerebral bore. That's what we have. This is what it is, the cerebral bore. Use it. Taser gun. Nice. Kinda hoping I could just, like, shoot that and whatever's up there would fall on them. DRS, I have the cerebral bore if you're interested. If you're still here. Oh my god, a checkpoint.
Greetings, Turok. How may I assist you?
How may I assist you? Do we want ammo? Do we want health? I don't think it matters at this point. Take the ammo.
Ammo granted.
It's in the level somewhere. We'll find it. We're not gonna warp around. I go.
Mag 60.
Yeah, baby. The Mag 60 is really good. You'll know the cerebral bore when you get it. It's a very unique weapon. Alright, so that wasn't the cerebral bore. That was just a taser. This guy's gonna push me off, isn't he? Wow, okay. Hope it's like the Phantasm Orb. It better be something that's like totally worth it. Like it just kills everything on the screen, maybe. Just make sure you scour the whole level for it. It must be a good weapon. Gotcha. We're gonna have to come back for it too. This is why they give you full health every now and then. Do they guide you that way? This is a dead end. Okay, so we've been here already. I think. trying to head towards the marker. Oh my god, what is this? There's the feather. We found the feather. I'm going to save after every jump. I don't care. Yeah, we got the feather. Well, not yet, but we're close to it. How do I reach that, though? It's supposed to go this way, ain't I? That's the only part I could reach. Did you know that platform in Turok 2 OG was even worse? I believe it. Here, they give you the ability that if you miss the ledge, he picks himself up. In the first game, he doesn't do that. You miss it, you miss it. Look at that. Look at that. How do I get there? Stop. How do I get there?
Game saved.
I can jump for it. I can jump right here.
You have found a sacred eagle feather.
Oh, the red eagle feather. Look at that. Look at that. We did it. Assuming now I have to go through here.
Flamethrower.
Ooh, flamethrower. We never had that before. There you go. Something else up there too. How do I get that now? There's no way up there. Also, Turok runs way faster in the remaster. OG Turok 2, he moved much slower. He actually moves faster. I slowed him down a little. I thought he was going too fast. I know it sounds stupid, but I was like... I took off some speed on him, actually. In the script. Close to death. Let's get out of here. Because everything coupled with the fact that... I need to get up top. Coupled with the fact that he was bobbing and weaving, I didn't want to get motion sickness, so I just turned all that crap off. And I was like, let's slow him down to while we're at it. This needs to be shot. Okay. Underwater door open. Is that it? Why are there bubbles here if there's no underwater door?
Your oxygen is low.
Yeah, I got it. It's an error. One of the best switches. Oh, what can this be? Grenade. So I'm refused to go through.
Harpoon gun.
We get him? Yeah, we got him. Give me that spear back. Even though it should be called a harpoon. Oh, that's where it opened. I was like, where did it open? You gotta be up top to get those switches, don't you? Hang on, I'm gonna check out chat in a second. That cam girl aiming is on point. I stopped the game for that. I actually had to do something similar for Hexen too, because the character moved way too fast. I'll keep that in mind. At some point I'm going to play through Heretic and Hexen. Let's some point. I get this without falling off? Stupid. Why would I even think that? Yes, I did. It's still there. I'm leaving it there. I like when they explode. Is there one behind me? Is that it? What the heck is... Oh, there's an invisible one. Jeez. Now we're running low on health. Just be a chameleon and split your eyes. You can always have one eye on the game and one eye on chat. Problem solved. No more pausing the game. There you go. There you go. Split the eyes. What's up there, though? Oh, health. Like, it's letting me know that I should jump that way, right? But for what? That's bullshit. That they just want you to fall off there. See that tunnel there? That leads to there. How do I get there? Walked right into it. Very stingy with the health here. Oh no, come on. Stun gun isn't bad. It's got it serves its purpose. How about actually hitting it? Torch it. Let it run. Esports champ right here. Yep. Damn right. That opened the door? Yes, it did.
Flamethrower.
I didn't realize their ammo was somewhat alive. At least it looked alive. Open a damn door. I need to go through here. Vomiting blood.
Game saved.
This is not open yet. What I need is right there.
Game saved.
What do we got? The cave door key. All that for the cave door key. So did this open that gate that was up there? Probably just stay here and keep getting help, maybe? You can still climb that wall. Okay, let me get some health here. We could go the long way around if we went down that way. On that side. That's where the hole in the wall is. This game is all about backtracking. Well, not from down here, though. Yeah. Unfortunately. Just stayed up there. We got some supplies. Is that it? Nope. Why am I holding the flare gun? Okay, let's get going. Not all the items here in the remaster do that. But I'm guessing they do it on purpose just to make the game a little bit easier. Because you can easily run out of weapons and stuff here. Alright, we gotta climb all the way back up. We do have the feather, remember that. If I die...
Game saved.
Just go with the death, because I have the feather. Because yesterday I died after I got the feather, and I didn't realize I lost it. And what happened was I had to go and redo the entire part to get the feather again, and I was trying to beat that level without the feather, and I was like, what the heck's going on here? Yeah, I remember in Turok 1 Remaster, the items respawn during boss fights and afterwards, but in OG Turok 1, after the boss is killed, items stop respawning. Wow. That makes it tough. You can turn off all the extras here, like the little markers and stuff that they have for you. I get him. No, spiders, no. Go away. Yeah, I kind of forgot where we were heading. Oh yeah, we're heading this way. OG Turok, you had to farm while... Whoops. Killed them good. Anybody else want to come at me? So in OG Turok, you had to farm while the boss was still alive. That's crazy. The markers in this remaster are the only reason I never got lost during my playthrough. Without the markers, I'd be as lost as you. Wait, what does that mean? I'm lost finding the items. I'm not lost in the level itself. I'm gonna have to replay the level over and over again. We were supposed to blow stuff up here, and we haven't found anything to blow up. He's like, oh yeah, kill these 3 things, and kill those 3 things, and I haven't seen a single one yet. But we did get the feather. No comment? Alright. Missed that. Alright. Son of a... Yeah, we're gonna reload, because if I don't reload it... We lose the feather if we don't reload. Do you know Plasma? Anybody?
7 lives remaining.
Like, I have no way of knowing if I actually still have the feather. I have to. This doesn't even look right. Why am I looking at this? You still keep your feather? Okay. All items you collected upon death. Got it. Well. Who knows now, because I just... Alright. I think we're good. This is our way up again. I'll remember that. I'll just take the depth next time so I could collect more of those diamonds. Like, that's done. Slaughtered everything in here. See? He shoots live worms as his ammo. Nasty. Yeah, dying is easier, especially if you max out your lives, because you can't collect any more of the life diamonds, of those life diamonds. Yeah, so you purposely leave them behind for when you need them. Alright, this is the way that we needed to go. Stop shooting past them, just shoot him. Got him. Yeah, once you hit 9 lives. Yeah, that's what happened to me when I started streaming, because I already had the max. Blocking out the sun quite well. Yeesh. Can I kill the enemy before we do this? Where are you? Okay. So here's my thing. Don't jump over there. You need to be standing here, then jump over there. That looks like a key. I don't know why I saved it with 13 health. I live in the darkness, I was born in it. Molded by it. The sun does not exist in this world. Stop breathing so heavily. Okay, we're almost there, I think. Alright, we are there. Satchel charge, so we need to blow something up with that. Only shade. Yep. This is where we came in. I think this is where we came in. There's a dead body right there. What time is it? 6:06 my time. Damn you, I only have 12 health. Leave me alone. I think I want to stay in this level. Minus the spiders. This part of the level has all these switches, apparently, behind this wall. If I can get to them. I am the gatekeeper.
Torpedo launcher.
Torpedo launcher? What the heck is this thing? Does that respawn? Please respawn. Torpedo launcher. Why is this not a talisman object? Does this make me swim faster? I can see you having to replay this level 20 times. Yeah, I believe myself ready to already want to play it 20 times. I missed everything I had to destroy, but I did get... did get the feather, though. And the ammo is so scarce. And there's only 2 checkpoints you could get ammo from your friend, the alien. Up there. Stuff I need. Get up there. Oh. There's a switch back there. I'll replay it, and if I have to, I'll look at a walkthrough before replaying it. I fully expected that to happen. See how he pulls himself up on the ledge? That doesn't happen in the N64 game. If you don't use this thing, you'll drown before you're able to swim through this maze of underwater tunnels. Gotcha. It's just fast. Yeah, look how fast it goes. You swim faster. I want to get the health, but then I ended up losing it.
Oxygen is low.
Yeah. Aren't we just here? This is where the other switch is, maybe. This kind of break sequence, so I never used mantling unless it was for some ammo on a box or something. Got it. Mantling was never a thing in OG Turok 2. Yeah, I could turn it off if I want to here, but I ain't that great, so. Another satchel.
I am Turok!
I am Turok. I haven't heard that in a while. And the third one's to our right? Or no, to our left. Keep going. We don't even have to stop to fight him. Oh,
Oxygen is low.
shoot. We're dead. Get up there. Get up there. Thank you. Now, at this point, did we get all the satchels? Because I don't think we did. Funny enough, I know a shit ton of Turok lore. There's like 150 comics since the 60s in the Turok cities. Pretty fun reads. I own a couple of the Turoks from the 90s. I don't remember actually reading them, though. I know I was more of a Shadow Man fan. I feel like I need to go through this again. I feel like we only picked up 2 satchels. I see that there's a third route we didn't take. Get out of my way. Get out of my way.
Your oxygen is low.
So this also takes me somewhere. Alright, and there was another route we missed. I had a couple of the Dinosaur Hunter issues. Issue 1 had holofoil cover. Yeah, that's the one I remember having with the holofoil. It was super rare too because the company that made it like short printed it. It's before the comic companies realized if you make 1 million issues of one comic, they're worthless. What'd I go that way for?
Your oxygen is low.
Oh, snap. I'm dead. Get away from me. I need oxygen.
To the surface.
Son of a... Get up there. Where are you? Oh my goodness. Interesting thing is that the Turok video games were actually based on the comic series after Acclaim bought them. Yes. Didn't they have a Seeds of Evil miniseries? originally they were Valiant. Vent chamber located. This is the vent chamber? Oh, it's through that door. Like, this is the stupidest thing if that's the vent chamber. It's just a rock.
Shredder.
I gotta get up there, don't I? And then they give you this. Oh, oh my god.
Eight lives remaining.
Thankfully, it put me right at the portal. I was like, why did they give you another chamber to research? Yeah, alright, he just fell in it, so leave him there. Noob. I'm playing this blind, you realize that, right? Another cave door key. I don't even know where the cave doors are. This needs to blow up, right? Is that it?
Thermal vent field.
Run! Alright, one down. Finally. Can't see me. Wait, am I supposed to go left? Am I supposed to go right? And why is he no longer using the torpedo thing to do this? What if I make one
Your
wrong
oxygen
turn?
is low.
That was just to get oxygen. What? See how janky that was? He never... Okay, let's just find a portal out of here. Oh, son of a... We're dead.
Your oxygen is low.
Yeah, I got it. 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 There we go. Surface, come on. Just a little bit longer. You got it. Just go through the portal. My time is now. Oh no. Run. Bastard. I know we missed one of those places that we had to blow up. Son of a... Yeah, we definitely missed one of those places. Stop breathing heavily. Alright. We're gonna have to come back and play through this entire level, possibly on Sunday. See how far we can get before call it a stream. Which will be in about 15 minutes. Let me just stand there and keep taking damage. Gonna give me health here. Thank you for the raid, Scurvy Dave. Welcome, Raiders. Let's wait till they pop into channel. Appreciate the raid, Scurvy Dave. We are playing Turok, the remaster by Night Dive Studio here. I'm Nix242. Hopefully you're not behind a minute-long commercial. I'll wait another minute. Just to say thank you. Trank darts, okay. Yeah, so I'm Nix242, and I'm attempting to play Turok 2 Seeds of Evil, blindfolded, basically. It's a blind run. I'm liking it okay. It's just that we made it to level 4 and now it's just a giant maze. There's no direction in the game left. So, I need to figure out where I'm going to next. This is just one big, like, just run through the giant maze mission. So, it's not bad, but DRS picked this for me to play, and I'm committed to finishing it. PC versions at least is a little easier. Oh, no problem. It's all good. What were you playing? Or you were playing Mass Effect, right? Legends? Level 5 will be more of the same. Oh, great. Well, I'll be done by Memorial Day, at least. I'll say that. I do like this game. It's just too much of a maze and too much running back and forth. Like, I could have done without the you need to get this item to use the other item kind of quests. Blew him up. Legendary Edition is excellent. I saw some of Drakengard play it the other day. And it looks good. They released a new patch, like a huge one, with just texture fixes on it. You'll mostly enjoy Turok 1 as a lot more. It's less of a maze style, definitely. If it's more Doom-like, like if I don't hear this heavy breathing anymore, I'd be happy. We're close to death anyway, so... We gotta go down there, don't we? I knew that was gonna happen. Turok 1 has more dinos too. Well, that's the whole point of Turok. You're a dinosaur hunter. I'm just fighting aliens on Turok Alien Hunter.
7 lives remaining.
So I think you're right, like he just extinguished all of them in the first game. Okay. We did that. Most of the...
Sniper capability enabled.
Most of the enemies here are probably dead. Except for these heavy breachers. Alright. So what did I do? I fell down here.
Game saved.
We got all the items here. Took them all. It's like the Slee stack and Land of the Lost. That's what I feel like I'm hearing. I don't even know how these operate. To get all the way up there for what? A health item? Get out of here. There's a switch back here. Get out of there. Got him. Thankfully, only the Lair and the Blood of the Blind has the heavy breeders. Thankfully, indeed. That's just gonna keep spewing stuff at me, isn't it? What the hell is back there? It's like, come and get it, but meanwhile, you're getting shot at. Spooters indeed. If that's the case, I'm going to throw a grenade in there. That took care of it. And health. It's a clever place for them to put one.
Game saved.
Alright, so now I need to jump on here and not die, right? I was like, this is making me dizzy.
Game saved.
Big bada boom. Coming up. All I see is a health item. Gotcha. Oh, we're close to another one up too, leading to possible secrets. There you go. I gotta blow this up. Obviously not. This game is so cryptic.
I am Turok!
Yes, you are. And then there's that. It's on this side. This is where we jumped up from, so we don't want to go that way. Take it nice and easy here. I'm gonna take a 2-minute break. Let's see if I can go for another half hour and at least try to get as much of this done as I possibly could, because I haven't... This looks completely different from where we were at the beginning of the level. What's here? Where did I just go? That was BS, right? Am I back at the beginning? Progress? I hope it's progress. Oh, it's the heavy breathers again. Wasn't I already through here? Next floor, got it. We missed so much, though. Let's keep this on for a minute. These reset. If I go in a different direction here. When you fell down, it's the next floor. The teleport you took you back to the previous floor. Got it. Got it. So I needed to fall down. That's not open yet. I have no clue where we are in terms of having to finish this level. I'm just gonna wing it from here. And we're gonna fall down on this side, right? Is that it? Yep. Okay. Do I go through there? Go through here. Run! I see a switch to my left.
Mag 60.
That was brother. Magma Man. Easy kill. I need to walk on lava too? You insist. Yeah, okay, we're not going that way.
Plasma rifle. Sniper capability enabled.
Yeah, there's nothing I could really do here, right? Teleport goes back to previous force, got it. So just use the teleport and walk away. I almost want to restart the level for a second. Just so that I could, at least use the talisman. Lava is only for the extra stuff, got it. So we don't need to bother. I'm gonna need it for a Primogen key, but not in this level, I'm guessing. Probably the next one. Alright, get me out of here. If I could find a save point at least, then I'll be in the right area. We are going to finish this. Whether we finish it today or Sunday is a different story. Probably Sunday. We'll finish this part. I can see us finishing the whole game if we're lucky. Why are we back here? Can I just go this way? You may need it for the Primogen key. Yeah, I think you need all of them for the Primogen key, unfortunately. That's a problem. Very well be. Either we fall down there, or we go through the portal. I guess we go through the portal this time. I never went this way, did I? Or this... I might have died here at some point. Yeah, this will take us back to where we were before. I'm so confused right now in our location. I am muted. Sorry, I muted it when some idiot was driving by blasting his radio. No, it was intentional for like 2 seconds and I forgot to turn it back on. Yep. Still made it past there, we just jumped over it. This just takes us to more lava, there's no way out. There's gonna be lava on this side. I just want to get out of the lava part. There I go. This just goes around in a circle, so... It's either I go straight or I make another right. Like, why do you keep taking me here for? There's absolutely nowhere to go. Gotta go deeper. Gotcha. This is probably the single worst level I've played in a first-person shooter. Not because of the shooting, because of everything that we need to find. Like, they respawned. This takes me back to where we came from, so I'm going the wrong way. That teleport only takes you back to the previous floor you've already been on. Yeah, I know that, but if we fall, we end up where the lava is, and that doesn't take us anywhere. I feel like if there was a way to climb up here, it would make sense. I only have 2 directions to go in. So let's just go back the way we came, I think. It does take you somewhere where the lava is? Well, let's go back then. Give me 2 seconds here. I'll be right back. Nice emotes, Plasma. Alright, back to not killing dinosaurs. This level is terribly bad. Like, I'm here. There's nowhere to go from here. See, that just takes me to a wall. There's a mushroom on that side. And that's it. So I'm like a little bit confused here. Hang on a second. Muted again, sorry. Thank you. That's what us pro streamers do. What? Out of here. Oh, okay, now I see where we're going. New area. I can't put it to sleep, right? I went upstairs. Where is he? I know he's up above me. All you spooters. Hang on. Come on, fall down. That still hasn't killed him. It's the bazooka, right? How many guns do I have in this game? Yep, this is a confusing ass maze. It is. It is. And not only that, I gotta do it over again. Now it's Frank came down. Look at this. Where'd he go? Got it. Oh, this is just nutty. Alright. 15 minutes, and I'm gonna call it. Wherever we are, we are. And then I'll try to finish this level up at least on Sunday. I need plasma. I got no more plasma. Almost out of shotguns too. So we're back on track. Every level in this game I've gotten lost at least once. By the way, Scurvy Dave, I forgot to shout you out and I apologize for that. Scurvy Dave's Crusade. Why is this not? There we go. Got him.
Oh, good. Now I'm at a part in that game where shit's really good.
Is that Red Dead Redemption? No, that's Zelda. Very cool. Getting lost in this game, bread and butter, yep. Still want to beat it. I'm giving myself until Labor Day weekend to beat it. If I don't beat it by then. So what, like another couple of streams here? That's closed off.
Game saved.
It's been a while since we saved. Getting lost in this game is more like stomach cramps and Hershey squirts.
Flamethrower.
Wait. Flamethrower, what the? I get him? Well, put something in your hand, like a bazooka. Now he's got the flamethrower, now that we don't need it. Gotcha. This level is insane. I don't know how anybody ever got past it. What they did, they certainly did. They're dead. Gotcha.
Flamethrower.
They really want you to use that flamethrower. Oh no, come on. Seriously? I get one at least? I think I did. You know what? I don't even need to fight it. I just tried to get this door open. For whatever reason. There we go. Oh god, look at that. What's here? This is only the second checkpoint
Greetings, Turok.
in the entire
How may
level.
I assist you?
Ammo? I could use ammo.
Ammo granted.
Okay, let's try this. Good thing I saved it, right?
Seven lives remaining.
There we go.
Sunfire pod.
What's a sunfire pod? What does that do? Or that works too. Either way.
Shredder.
Shredder. So... Seriously, just stop. Just stop whatever you're doing. Do not try to kill me. Got him. Cerebral boar! We got it? I only need the turtles now. Hey, Eclipse, how's it going? Wow, okay, so we got the cerebral boar. That's what this is. Need to learn how to use it. I can see it in front of that cage blocking the cave. Got it. I see it. Going well, man. Been lurking a bit. How are you? I'm doing good. We're getting our ass... Well, I'm getting my ass kicked in this. Turok. This is the remaster of it, but it's tough. It's a little bit better this way, but... Wait, what? I can't get to it yet. What is that down there that I can't get to? Yeah, I know that's the cerebral boar, but I just need to be able to get it. Once I get it, that's it, right? I'm like omnipotent. I could kill everybody, I hope. Hopefully. Like, I know it's there. How do I get to it? Gotta figure out the secret, of course, BZ Plasma. I always had a hard time with this Turok. It's good, but it's a little too ambitious for me. Like, if I fall down there to get that... Hold on.
Game saved.
Yeah, the cerebral boar isn't like a BFG, but it will one-shot even the strongest enemies. Okay, that's probably the way out. Which we already opened. More spooters. Alright. See, I need to get over there. It's not even making a dent in him. Killed them both. Alright, that's good. And it makes a very lovely sound when it's killing enemies. I like weapons like that. All weapons should make that sound in video games. Another one. Agreed. Got it. It's behind him. It's a level 6 key. Who am I gonna have to kill in here? Oh my god. Ah. Who thought that was gonna be fun? Really? I'm lucky to be alive. A 100 health.
Full health.
There we go. I bet you the cerebral boar is behind that door. Come on. You're really gonna make me go through this? $30 HP hype, yes. That's it, right? Maybe, maybe not. Just another satchel charge. Suck. And there's always one behind him. God, get out of here. Just keep going around in a circle. What does this do? Still trying to figure that out. Like, I feel like if I go this way, it's gonna get me out of this level. And that's not what I want to do yet, right? Yeah, that's just one of those pits you fall through. Those worms are living, or giving you the tongue. Yes, they are. Unfortunately, they are. Yeah, I am correct. Don't go that way. Get out of there. So where am I? This looks like a dead end, this area. That's like the way out after you get the cerebral bore. Quite possibly. This level. There's no way out? No, there is. Did I go this way before? I think I did. I went through there. Yeah, we've been through here. Alright, I think we're close to the end. If I don't find the cerebral bore and like...
Rifle. Sniper capability enabled.
That's nice. Why didn't it give me that before when I walked over it? It's where I need to be, on the other side of that gate. Well, at least this level will give you some practice for level 5 mazes. I hope so. I'm determined to beat this game. The RS has come up with some good choices in terms of some very challenging but fun games. Not sure where to go here. I've been there. I mean, I see a place where I need to go. Sort of. Down there. We just came out of there, right? Oh my goodness, I don't know where to go here. And yeah, this'll be good for next level, but we're gonna have to go through this whole level at least one more time. Not what I wanted to do. I think I need to go down there. But then, how does that help me get a cerebral bore? Try jumping? I tried that already. Let's go back up and see what we could do. If it's just a simple jump, I'm gonna be pissed, but... Can't get there. I think I'm supposed to come out of the gate and grab it. It's kind of a simple jump. Really? Trying it. Nope, don't die. It's that way, right?
Game saved.
Did I just fall through the floor? No, I'm right where I need to be, I think. Let's try this. Not the weapon, but to that area that gets you to the cave, exactly. I realized it after you said it. Let's try it again. There we go.
Full health.
Full health. Always nice to have. It's gonna be really hard to go through this again because we're not gonna have any weapons. Did I kill that guy yet? Like tremors. Alright, finally killed him. Got him. Thankfully, most enemies don't respawn after you kill them, just get scripted ones. Yep. Set pieces.
Game saved.
Alright, now we got it.
Game saved. Cerebral bore.
I have the cerebral bore. And where do we go from here? We'll go down to that second floor with the blue pluses, the cerebral bore.
He knows every aspect of this game.
Yeah, I don't know about that, GDRS, but thank you for your kindness. We're getting there. We still have a lot to do in this level. So much to do. So little time to do it in.
Game saved.
Wow, we made that. Okay, I need to go underneath it. Right? Is that it? Just kind of land down there. See what this thing does. Every aspect. Every aspect. Don't forget that. I love this thing. Look at that. It drills a hole in their head and then explodes them. Like a homing rocket. This is awesome. Let's save that when we really need it. Cave door key. There's more cave doors to open. There's still stuff we have to blow up as well. I have yet to get to that part. Now I'm kind of stuck. I don't know where to go from here. Or do we? One of the best weapons in the game. It's a one-hit kill for every enemy. Love it. Love it. Use it against the spiders here at least. And they do give you ammo for it, I hope. Here we are.
Sunfire pod.
Sunfire pods. I don't know what I need them for.
Game saved.
I missed that. Let's try it again. One bad thing about the board is that the enemies have to be highlighted for the board to work on them. Thank you for that tip. I'll keep that in mind. We were here already, right? Yeah, because this is where she asked us, do you want to go back? So if it doesn't get a lock on them, then it won't work. Gotcha. I mean, I'm gonna have to go through this whole entire level and just see where everything kind of is, just to know. We have affected by the lock on the board, and some enemies won't be affected by the lock on the board. Got it. So let's go back to the debt marshes. Not the debt marshes, sorry. I want to go back to Blind Lair Cavern 1, maybe, or the entrance, and see if I could find the talisman, because that was pretty close to the beginning, I think. And we have the feather, so let's do that real quick before we end this. Depth marshes, yeah. Drain the swamp. Drain the marsh. So I can't do that. I'm gonna go eat some dinner now. We didn't go this way, right? Oh, we did. There's a portal there. That's where we would begin the mission. Okay, got it. I could find that talisman right now. Was that the... Hold on. No, it wasn't. There's the Primogen key. I can't get to yet. So what we did was we came down here. Talisman hype. Let's at least do that. Call it here, and then I'll figure out where everything else is, if I can. And I'll do that on Sunday stream. Hopefully this gets me to where I need to go to get the talisman. Because now we're heading towards the underwater levels and all this crap. Get some oxygen. Like, so close yet far away here. Yeah, we want to end this stream. I don't even know if I'm near the talisman anymore. I mean, we found it so easily. One great thing about this Doom, no underwater levels. Yes, 100%. Not gonna argue there. See how they're not respawning? That's good. Just a couple here and there I have to worry about. I think we're past the talisman level at this point too, unfortunately, so... This level, I heard, was one of the worst levels in any N64 game. That's what someone said on a review. Why am I wasting my time with them? What does this sun sphere do? I want to kill somebody with a sun sphere. That did nothing. That just lights up a room. It's like, here's an upgraded, Lair. You believe I'm going the right way? I believe you're right. I hope. I remember going this way at the beginning. See, there was that way up there, and then there was this way on this side. I think it's just a flashbang. Oh, okay, got it. But it's pointless. And you can only pick up one at a time. Oh my god, who came up with this game? Like, how did they... This has to be it, right? Yes! Thank you, Lord. Pray to it. At least we did that.
He knows every aspect of this game.
Yeah, I don't know about that. You could use GG too. A little bit better.
The heart of fire, talisman.
I don't know any aspect of this game.
Of lava without being harmed.
This has been fun. Playing this game has been fun. Yeah, it might be a cooldown. I'm sorry if there is. I'll put it up for you. I thought I took down all the cooldowns, but this thing has a life of its own sometimes. Alright, so we did that. Now we're gonna have to go through the entire level again to find everything we needed to blow up. Then find the end boss. Right? We need the Primogen key. We at least know where that is. We just can't get to it yet. I don't know if what we have is gonna help us get it, or if we need to go to level 5 and go back. This has been fun and mind-numbing. I'm sure it has. I hope you've enjoyed it. Everybody, thank you for hanging out today. I appreciate it. One more shout out since Eclipse dropped in. I will give him a shout out. Thank you for stopping by, everybody. It's gonna take a while. I'm hoping to get this done by...
What's the point of this room?
Is that Resident Evil...
No shit.
2?
God damn it.
Later, DRS. You need all the talismans for the Primogen keys. Yep. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we're gonna have... We're in this for the long haul. Let me save this. No, do not load the game. God, that would have been a disaster. I would have quit right there.
Game saved.
Okay. Let's quit the game. Okay, next stream will be Sunday at 1:30 p.m. I'll be around on Twitch at night, so if you guys are around, Black Plasma, always a pleasure. DRS, thank you for picking this game. Love it. Scurvy Dave, thank you for the raid. Thank you also for gifting the sub DRS. Bass Arpeggio, I hope you enjoyed Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd. If you're still here, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Everybody, Senor Hefe was here. Genie Mania was here earlier. A couple of people. Appreciate it. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. And I'll get you on the next stream. Who's online? It's on the nice raid somewhere. It's 7 o'clock. I don't think too many people are on. People are just switching over. What do we have? Everybody's playing Mass Effect, but let's raid. I don't know. Somebody. Anybody have a suggestion? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Let's raid Drakengard 555. He's playing Mass Effect Legends. I know people were playing that on or watching Scurvy Dave play that, but we will raid him real quick. Do the raid. Drakengard 555. Now, everybody, have a good weekend if I don't see you. Otherwise, hopefully, we will finish this game some point this week. I'm hoping. Take it easy. Have a good one.